Hey guys, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. I have an antique booth called Green Onion Vintage, and today you are at the Greenville, Illinois location of my booth at 3rd Street Market. 3rd Street Market is a rather large antique mall in Greenville, Illinois, which is a small rural farming town. This is actually where I grew up, so I actually grew up shopping at this store, and it's really fun to have a booth here. We've been at this location about 2 years now, and our other booth location is at my treasure house in Edwardsville, Illinois. It's really fun to have both locations because the store you're looking at today is more of a flea market style. We're definitely more focused on actual antique and vintage items here. We do also repurpose furniture, and because my mom lives closer to this booth, she actually does most of the inventory here. So that desk that you're looking at there, she repainted. It's a really beautiful dark gray. And we just kind of have more knickknacks here, whereas our other store, we are more focused on home decor as well as repurposed furniture and all of my upcycled items, which I tend to make and share with you on my YouTube channel. So I don't have as many of my upcycled items here because I feel like more collectors and like true antique shoppers come to this store. Unfortunately, we're one of the last shops open in Greenville, Illinois. A lot of them have closed, especially since COVID. But if you want to come out shopping this area, there is more antique stores out in Vandalia, Illinois. And if you go more towards the Highland area, you can go hit Pocahontas on your way and then Highland, and then you'd be over closer to Edwardsville, which is where our other store is. So there's definitely more shopping to do around this area, but you're going to be driving more. There's not like a really good concentrated area. The other town that's near us for antique shopping is Litchfield, Illinois, and they host once a month through the warm months of the year. So I believe it's April through October. They do a pickers market there, and that is definitely worth the drive. I've filmed that before. Maybe I'll try to link that video down below if I remember for you. It's an outdoor market, and then there's also several antique stores in their downtown area that are open as well, and that's a really fun antique shopping day. So as far as Greenville goes, this store that we're in is one of the last ones. It is a great store to come look through though, but there's definitely other things around us to do. As far as antique shopping, it is just a drive away. As you can see though, we have a mixture of things here, and this is a really good shop if you want to find a good deal on some items. We like to shop here even as dealers and sometimes sell things in our other store, or I can sometimes find antiques here to upcycle. Some of these items you're going to remember from my recent video, which was like my largest antique haul ever. If you haven't watched that, I would go back and watch that. That was a really popular video, and a lot of the items in this hutch I bought during that antique picking haul, which was so fun for me. Now you're going to be looking at our Dixie Belle inventory. So if you are local to Greenville and you are a crafter, I don't think that people have really realized that we have such a big chalk paint inventory yet. So I would love for our business here to grow because we have a ton of colors in stock. I try to take you through kind of slowly so you can see all of the color families we have here. But we do carry every color of chalk paint, and we also have some of the accessories that can go with it, some of the glazes and the waxes. And then our exciting update for this video is that we're actually moving up as retailers, and we're going to be able to now sell the Dixie Belle Silk all-in-one mineral paint, which is similar to the chalk paint in that it's very, very easy to use, very user-friendly, and you can use it on pretty much any project, but it is a little different in that it has the built-in primer and top coat. So I've been really excited and anxious to use this new product, and we just got our shipment in maybe a week and a half ago now. So it is already available up in the Greenville booth. I'll show you towards the end how the display looks. And then I just made the silk paint live on my Etsy shop. So if you're not local and you want to order from me on Etsy, you can head over there, and I have a new silk paint listing. And I just used the silk paint for the first time in this last week. I repainted a chest of drawers, and it is just my favorite color ever. Of course, it's a green, but it's called Cactus, and it's from their very brand new released desert collection of silk paint. So they had kind of their original colors come out, and then this desert collection, which I love all of the earthy and neutral tones of the silk paints. They really did a great job with their color choices right now. I feel like they're very on trend. But the cactus in particular is just that perfect medium shade, kind of like a light olivey green. And I think it's that green that everyone's kind of going for right now. Very bohemian, very earthy, like I said. And my mom and I both used it first. So the first two things that we painted with the cactus was the cactus color, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. But all of the colors are really beautiful. And the paint went on so well. I thought that their chalk paint was amazing, but then I used this silk paint, and here you can take a look at the big shipment that we just got in, that Mojave yellow in the left side there. I also got that out to experiment with because I'm really curious how that's going to turn out. Here's a look at the chalk paints, or I'm sorry, the silk paints. I'm going to have to get used to saying that. Here's a look at all of the silk paints right here. But with that top coat built in, you don't have to worry so much about the streaking. So when I used it on the chest of drawers, it went on so smooth. It has the built-in primer, and then it just went on so well. Like, I can't even express it. Like I was saying before, I thought the chalk paints were great, but the silk paints have been so easy to work with, and I'm so impressed with them, especially with that added top coat. So it really just saves me so much time. Here's the cactus on a secretary desk that my mom just refinished. And that barn transfer is actually from Dixie Belle too. I don't have those on Etsy yet, but they are in our Greenville location. And here's a sneak peek at that chest of drawers that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in my next video. And then this is just a closer up look at all of the color groupings. This does not include the desert collection, but these are their original colors. That Hampton olive right there, I'm dying to try that one because I think it's very similar, but a little bit more gray. And then all of these neutral colors I am so happy about. I've already used Sandcastle on a smaller table. And then there's also a lot of blues and grays. So the color choices, like I said, amazing. I think you guys are going to love them. So if you have not tried them yet, hop onto my Etsy site. Take a look at all the colors on there. I'm trying to show you here one more time. But that's our announcement for today. We are now silk retailers as well for Dixie Belle instead of just chalk paint. So we're moving on up in the world. Really excited to offer that to you guys. But that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure you subscribe. And if you want to see how that piece comes out, that chest of drawers, that'll be coming out really soon because I'm almost finished up with that. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.